anti, like, oh, people are like, what if somebody like stole your music or whatever? And like, I would fucking love it if someone stole my music,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I think
steal
there's.
my music, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that's how Linkin Park got big because people were using fucking Napster and shit,
Hell yeah.
and their popularity exploded. I
Praise
think there's
be.
some things where it like makes sense, or it's like it's less of a big deal, but there are other things where I'm just kind of like, whatever. Like,
Yeah. Whenever
st- it,
we like for our Kickstarter, we're setting up the exclusive. Hello, everyone. We're live. We're setting up
yeah,
the exclusive like live stream thing, and we're like, well, it is possible for people to find this, but we're also like, you know how many extra steps we would make our legit backers go through in order to like deny 6 people the to see it.
yeah,
Like if that was the only reward, it'd be one thing. But like from my understanding and sound off in the comments, the exclusivity of some of these things is not necessarily the huge. It's the
the
selling
selling
point,
point.
but
Yeah,
it's the like pull the trigger point. It's not the selling point, if that makes sense, right?
right, right, right.
Like it's the FOMO, but you also want it to happen. But if someone else got it for free, you're not necessarily pissed type thing, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think the example you're talking about, Tim. There's like a bunch of like a billion things like that where I think that makes a lot of sense. I think at some point though, the meter switches to the scammer is an idiot,
Hmm.
and that's what offends me.
Yeah.
That like you okay, I'll use this as like for DL dudes, right? There are various celebrities and rich parents, rich fathers out here that will or will not give you money to not talk about how often you have sex with them, right?
Hmm.
And there are so many dudes who are down to like throw the scam away because of quote unquote like justice or whatever. Like, girl, that's $1,000 a month I could have had because I know how to shut up.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
could have just run that grift.
We're talking about scams, and it came off the heels of Wizards of the Coast sending the Pinkertons after the Magic the Gathering guy.
Right.
copyright should not exist.
Speak on that.
Speak on that. But
I
also, if
just,
you're a
I think
scammer,
it's
shut
bad.
up sometimes. Like, sometimes just be quiet.
Yeah.
It's bad. Copyright's bad for everyone. It doesn't help anyone.
But
Yeah.
scamming is good and do it smartly.
I was thinking while I was taking a huge piss today that like what do we what do we get from this constant mill of capitalism? Like my stupid like do I really need an iPhone this powerful? No, I don't. But I bought it, and I this time I did wait longer to get a new one, right?
There you go.
Like an adult or whatever. But it's like we give up so much in this grind for capitalism and like I'm just thinking about like okay, you're in the 40s, you're a factory that made screws. You're really good at it. But then you get acquired by some blah blah blah, and you're like, you need to make better screws because we got to get that profit. We gotta get those shareholders up. It's like, but we're gonna make really weird fucked up screws now. People just want
Right.
screws, and that's what we give up. Like, would it be that bad if like in 2017 we're just like, all right, no more consumer goods, okay? Everything we have, the only thing we're gonna try to do is try to figure out how to get it cheaper and to last longer. Medicine and shit like that, we'll still try to figure because we gotta cure that cancer, praise be. But
Mm-mm.
you know, we don't need better cars. We don't need better this. There's everything's. It's like they're gonna make like 3D cars now or something like that. Like it's a 3D. It's a curved car. Your car has a curved 3D
Aren't
screen.
cars already in 3D?
I don't know,
No, Pat.
Pat. Come on now,
I've
keep
never
up.
seen a 3D car,
Listen,
Pat.
you're getting. I mean, you're getting ultimate dad Pat today because I
Mhm.
have Graham here with me
Say
for the
hello.
finale. Um,
Potential
he's
finale.
the potential finale. Yeah, I don't know if I told you. I know Brett knows this. Yeah, it's been a fucking week over here. We had our first bout with. He had to get stitches, basically.
Oh, for what?
Daycare.
Did he snitch?
Did he snitch?
Yeah, no.
Oh man, we got to
Um,
teach him early.
he on Monday tried to make a break for it. They were dumping some water out like the outside door, like these sensory water tables, and he loves water, and he got pissed and I guess was trying to make a run for it, and he got his fingers pinched in the door so bad he had to get stitches and his ring finger on his,
Aye.
which is real fun to try and take a 22-month-old to the ER to get stitches because they understand what's happening. You know, they're super chill about it and
Yeah, they
relaxed.
love
And
it.
you can explain it to them and they can understand what you're saying and like, okay, I understand. And it's not scary or confusing at all for them. But so I was like, yeah. But and then so we're keeping him home because he has the bandage and we don't trust that they're, you know, like he's not gonna be able to keep it dry or, you know, not mess with it in a classroom full of 2-year-olds. So
Oh,
he's here.
Does he have teeth yet?
He's doing
Can you
great
chew the
though.
stitches out?
He's doing chill. He's actually been pretty chill. He's just really clingy. So he'll probably come over here at some point and say hi. He's
I could
watching
tell you
Luca.
were having a rough week because you sent me a fuck you in TikTok.
Okay, well the thing you sent me, Brett, was gonna be horrifying. I could tell, and I couldn't even finish it. So that I think I would have been no matter what.
He was keeping notes in his foot pocket.
No,
He said no.
no, Brett.
Pat,
I
you give
don't-
me somebody that'll watch TikTok videos with the comment section up, so it's like your shield. You put the comment section up as a shield, so you can't see what's happening.
You put the comment section up so they can keep you company while you're watching this video.
While you're watching a scary thing, you're like, I
Listen.
can't see it. It's protecting me.
I draw the line at like using. I'm gonna say, no, that was bad. Don't do no bad, Brett.
The young man had a blister
Oh no.
where
He
he
was
was
putting stuff in it?
storing paperwork. And I sent it to Pat because I sent Pat everything I think he'll hate. So
Hey everybody,
I do
welcome
too.
to Dark. Oh, I don't have the subtitles.
Yeah, I do too because I'm trying to trick Pat into becoming Jamaican.
He's so close.
So close.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get a picture of Pat in a do rag.
Brett, or Josh is just trying to turn me into the Chet Hanks of D&D.
Yeah, Bumbacla.
That is like your
What's your destiny?
destiny. Pat and I were talking the other day about getting canceled and things like what
Mhm.
could happen. And you know, we were like, so what should we do? Let's just get it out of the way, right? Let's
Like-
just get the getting canceled out
Wait.
of the way.
Like we're gonna breeze past Sims. My destiny is to be the knockoff version of a D-list celebrity.
we all accepted
minus.
it. That sounded like facts to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded great.
D minus. Like,
No,
and I'm the knockoff of that.
someone
You
has
guys
to
should
do
do.
it.
I should open up Roll20, Tim. You are so right.
Why a caption go by?
Okay.
Whatever.
Roll20 open. You should. You know what we should do? That'd be really cute and also kind of. You should type up your iOS press release apology. So what you do is get AI to generate your iOS press release apology now, so that when the time comes,
Mhm.
you've already edited it, so it doesn't look like AI. You're ahead
I have
of the
to.
game.
I need to take some time away to learn and grow as a person.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that way you can put it in your own words. So if someone tries to run it through the AI thing, they'd be like, "Oh wow, it's not run through
I
the AI
mean,
generator."
Maybe I just don't apologize because like certain people they just carry on business like and pretend nothing.
You should, oh yeah. You should definitely have the iOS press release apology and the iOS press release double down. You definitely should have those
Yeah, then
at
just
the ready.
leak
Save those in
both
your
of
notes
them.
app now.
I want to see people start putting out the press release apology before they do the bad thing. Like, hey, I'm gonna do something today.
Hey, real quick,
y'all
gang.
watch out.
Yeah. Hey family, I just want to let you guys know I'm about to get real fucking sloppy on this app. I've had several bottomless mimosas. I was on a bottomless mimosa crawl. It's about to get real messy on this app.
Who all's using the AI? It's awesome. If you're not using it, you should do it. Don't listen to the haters.
Wow.
I've had it writing my work emails for me. It's
What
nice.
the fuck?
my-
You're so
oh my God.
crazy sometimes. I love you.
I have it doing half of my job now, guys. It's so cool.
Brett's a mad lab.
Do it.
Oh,
Get
are
on it.
we... Is the stream freezing?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I keep on touching shit.
Stop touching shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what toilet paper's for.
Stop it.
Just got a bidet.
It's gross. Not a bidet. A bidet, yeah, it's sanitary. I'm saying touching shit is gross.
Um, booty cheeks.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
have those.
Speak
Okay,
of it.
so I was telling people earlier, I've been pretty strong about holding out from AI for the most part, especially when it comes to like the weird AI song covers.
Mhm.
I've pruned my algorithms to where they don't want to show me them anymore and all this other fun stuff. The problem is that someone on Twitter tweeted that they want to hear the AI cover of Drake doing Yankin' by Lady. And I feel like I'm at the top of an hourglass and I am the sand slipping through to the AI bottom.
Mhm.
And I'm really trying to hold strong,
Oh.
but like
I mean,
might, if I hear that,
that
it might be
AI
over for me.
that completely like computer generated Drake and Weekend song wasn't terrible, and it sounded like them. Probably
Don't
'cause
do
they
it to
both-
me.
Well, I mean, yeah, like so much of modern pop music is
It's-
so formulaic and
Yeah,
Yeah.
already
like, if
half
you're-
AI to begin with.
and if you use a lot of
love
autotune,
it.
it's really easy for the AI to recreate the sound of your voice.
Yeah.
Also,
alright.
Josh just said AI bottom, and now that's very funny to me.
Yeah, I was like, that's my nickname. All right, let's get into it. Let's
I'm
get
ready.
into it, gang. Here we are, Darkest Days of Dale.
Should we do a around the table character description?
I think that's a great idea.
Hey, let's introduce our characters.
Yeah, one
For
final
sure.
time, maybe.
Maybe.
Potentially. How about you start, Jennifer?
Hi, I'm playing Nettle, who's an Earth Genasi Circle of Stars druid turned warlock turned back druid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Pat.
Oh, I'm Pet. I play Deadeye Declan Dane, human artificer, who is super chill and everyone likes.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
And that, yeah. And his best friend is Josh. Hey, buddy.
Oh, is it me? Are you telling me this? So I go?
Yeah.
Hey, hello. I'm Josh. I'm playing a very tall, I'm like around 9 feet tall now. Furbolg monk. I'm also a werebear. Wink. I go by many names. There's Dorksalim, Punchy, Dorks, the hot guy, my favorite. Holy fuck, he's huge. The handsome one. Just like whatever. There's so many. The good boy, great ones.
Mm-hmm.
And Brett, you're next.
Hi, I'm Brett, and I am playing Mitzinis del Kier. Everyone calls me Mittens, but I guess you can call me Veliana Harpel now. Because the good lady friend necromancer is in my body. She's in me, deep inside, deep up in there. And
Shit, I'm good. Sukihana.
I'm either a necromancy wizard or a ranger. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? That's right. That's right. So last time you are deep in the battle with Oral and her forces as she is trying to prevent you from really existing. She doesn't want anyone to access the power that is within this town. She thinks you're fools for being here, and she thinks she simply has
Rude.
to wipe you out, is kind of the vibe that you were given. Which of you, how's everyone's HP and resources in that look? How's everyone looking right now? How's the team?
Pretty fucked, my dude.
So bad.
So bad? Huh, weird.
Not great, Tim.
Not great? Okay.
Yeah, we're struggling out here. It seems like a fun time, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, you either lose or you win. That's all there is to it, right?
Yeah.
It's usually what
that's all
happens
there
in
is to
games, yeah.
D&D.
That's all there is to
Words to live by.
it. So I believe we ended in the thick of battle with Oral hovering about 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
About 10 feet laterally from Dorksalim, and I believe we are starting with her turn. Here.
I thought she had a turn, but I also barely remember.
My notes say start with Oral.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Very convenient for you, Tim.
I mean, that's what my notes are God, and I've never been wrong, even though I often write them while I'm trying to listen, and they're often wrong. But usually I can see like what I meant with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, you know, there is a blizzard raging both in the city, and then there's a specific one raging, a smaller one, kind of like a vortex, right around her, extending out, and then there's another like deeper aura of cold emanating from her, because right now she is in her pure form. It's just a crystal, a floating sort of like thrumming crystal of her divine spark, so to speak.
Oh my gosh, she's a
Um,
planeswalker.
She's a planeswalker. Yeah, you have activated her spark. It is her turn, and she will look upon all of you and say, I did all of this to protect your realm from this town, and you just couldn't let one puny group of people die. You're so foolish. And then she's going to zap ya.
No.
You're about to get zapped, gang.
I'm behind a
Oh,
wall.
no. I'm behind dorks.
Oh,
Damn.
man. We're starting the stream off with a critical failure? That's
Ooh,
not
we
fun.
got the sub.
We take
subs,
those.
subs. Boom.
Subs. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
D. Martin G and Death by Kitten. All right, she critical
Oh, are we
failed
getting
that
subs? My
shot.
chat's
Double
like
flex.
frozen.
Double
That we got
sub
double flex, bro.
Double flex,
Yeah.
bro.
You're double
Two sub,
flexing.
two
Oh,
flex.
hype train.
Hype train, let's go.
Yo.
Dork Salim
Yes.
does a 23 hit your AC.
That was a critical fail. It's a
Oh, no,
23.
no, she shot you a second time.
Oh, yes, that'll hit.
Do it too.
You take 14 cold damage.
Okay.
Those are
and,
good flexes, Brent.
Thank you.
Are you resistant or immune to it? I forget which.
I resist cold.
Okay. So yeah, that's what happens.
Okay.
And she is going to move a little bit further away from you
Cool.
all, but she's still
Okay.
20 feet in the air. And Dark Salim, it's your turn.
So glad
Sick.
I emptied the garbage earlier.
Unfortunately, she has not moved far enough away from me to get her.
How are you gonna clear that 20 feet?
So I'm already 9 feet tall,
Mhm.
and I can, if I get a running speed of at least 10 feet, which you just gave me, I get to add like strength stuff, which my strength modifier is huge.
So you
being
can
a
do a big
werebear.
jump.
So I can do a big jump for free.
Hell yeah.
Here, let me get the actual dimensions. Yeah.
Let's get our protractors, gang.
Yeah. I don't care about being prone. What the fuck?
Does anyone else
whatever.
feel like in school that protractor and compass should have been flipped? Or am I just a weirdo? The names of the two tools in my mind.
No,
Uh,
I didn't
Not
like
at
them,
all.
Okay.
but I don't love the name, so I'm
That's
with
just
you on
you,
there. But
You're broken.
Protractor just feels more like a machine with moving parts to me, like the compass, where it's got like to draw the circle. You know?
yeah, but compass goes back way back. You know.
Yeah, I know. Just because they did it in the past doesn't mean we should still do it, Tim. Obviously. Whoa, Tim's advocating for everything.
Everything that was invented at the exact same time as the compass, I think, is okay.
Well,
Oh, now we gotta Google it. Hold on, I'll get on
All right.
that.
Everything. When was the compass and protractor invented? What were the worst things that happened in those years?
yeah.
I'm sorry, I said the Great Plague was good. I didn't mean it.
Okay, so when I make a high jump, I can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus my strength modifier. As long as I move 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, which means I can jump 8 feet into the air, and I'm 9 feet tall.
Okay.
I will easily get to her. So I will do so. Dupe. All right, so I'm gonna get here, and I'm going to attack Tim. I'm gonna attack a lot of times.
All right, good luck.
Do I need to know anything about these attacks?
I don't think so.
Okay. First attack is a dirty 20. Does that hit, Tim?
That does hit, yes.
Okay.
Barely.
Dirty 20. We're gonna. You said barely. Because I'm a werebear, get it? Jesus God.
There's a lot of executions that happened that year that you apparently support.
Let's go to the list.
Hey. Okay, so that is
I'll
19.
say yes or no.
19 slashing damage on
Okay.
the first one. Then I'll do my second attack. Nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. And this is a biting attack, so I need D10s. Or not D10s, D12s. No, D10s. This is a 10, right? Yes, this is a 10.
Oh, shit. I wanted music to play. Tell me if it's too loud. You guys can hear it.
We can't hear it.
But let me copy it, put it in chat so that you can see it, so that I legally, I'm not doing anything
So-
wrong.
Josh, describe what do you do? What is it?
So, bitch, let me tell you something. I am so deep in math real quick. You got to give me 1 second before I
You're
lose all these
sweating.
numbers.
Yeah, you're like sweating blood like Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Am I right, everybody?
Okay. So the first thing I did was I ran up, I did a flit, and bear swiped this lady, right? With a good claw.
Yeah.
Then, in doing so, brought her little crystal gem thing closer to me where I bit it, where I do 40 damage. But I also
You do
will
what?
burn. I do 40 damage.
All right. Your mouth
I will-
cracks into this crystalline form of oral, and it shatters. Her form shatters, and this huge blast of cold air. So you kind of like bite into this thing. You bite
Did you
down.
bite a
You
god to
have
death?
some like crystal in your mouth, and then you are exploded to the ground. And you are also pierced with some of the crystallineness, and
Dad's gonna be like, Punchy, fuck yeah, Punchy, no!
and you take 17 damage.
Okay. Is it magical piercing?
It's magical piercing.
Damn. Okay.
And I need, and you're prone, and I need everyone. Well, give me you. You have a really good deck, so I'm making the. This is a little bit
Well,
RP, but also
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
you are
If
20
I
feet in
take-
the air, and I'm sure
if I
you
take-
can be prone, but still.
If I take 17 piercing damage, I will be unconscious. So I'll just be prone.
Okay, so you take 17 piercing damage. You land on the ground.
Ow.
The rest of you, who's still up?
I think we're all still up. Right?
Okay, you guys got up. Okay, so
Just barely.
So Punchy lands on the ground, unconscious, with this magical explosion. I need all of you who are standing to also make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm behind the wall. Do I get an advantage?
Mm-mm.
No. Just gonna
Yeah,
fuck
you
up
are
my
in the
wall.
house.
I am
I
in the house.
got
I rolled really
a-
good though.
Hell yeah!
Natural 20.
Hell
22.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I didn't hear you, Pat. If you said it, you're muted. You're
You're
muted.
muted.
I can't read
Yeah.
lips.
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Pat, Deadeye, this huge blast, kind of pushing to you guys. It just you barely see Punchy's form up there. You see that light, and then you hear the huge explosion, and a huge wave. It's almost like an avalanche coming out of where Oral was, based off of like the sounds and some of the light. and you are knocked prone to the ground. Those of you who didn't get knocked down, you are struck, but you're much farther away. Brett, you take 4 damage as it kind of like shoots through some of the gaps, and Nettle, you take 8 damage, magical piercing, and Deadeye, you take 10 damage.
I'm out. I'm
Oh
down.
no!
Oh no! And for a second, the area sort of clears, and you just see this kind of like orb of energy floating. All of the blizzard has kind of stopped. There's shards of ice and crystal and other snow that has just kind of frozen, and you just see this spark. It's really just Oral's divine being, and you feel her gaze upon you. You know, obviously she has no eyes, but you just feel the sensation of being watched. Those of you who are unconscious, you know, as we said before, you're not asleep, but you're like, ugh. You're Dragon Ball Z on the ground, and shit
I'm
like
Yamcha.
that. Yeah, you're Yamcha. So you feel her on you, and each of you feel in your head the cold piercing of like, I will be back as long as I have followers, and I will not let this place fall into your hands. I will. My worshippers! And then she starts to glow super bright, and you know, instead of necessarily fizzling out, she kind of focuses, and you see some of her form kind of break up a little bit and go on the wind, and then you see it kind of zoop into some of the creatures you've killed, and then you hear like from farther off, because there's been like tons of other battles you've kind of heard in the distance, right? Then you hear like the howling of wolves and things like that, of Oral's minions, I guess one would say, and you just hear like the cold whisper of avenge me and protect this place. But
Oh fucking hell! That's not fair.
you have kind
Kill
of
the boss, the
completed.
minions are supposed to flee. It's 101.
Yeah, and then you know all the crystals and all the snow and everything just falls, and for a second, it's kind of quiet. You know, there's one Chartland Berserker up here, and then there's one Cold Light Walker also up here. That being said, they do seem to be momentarily sort of stunned. So this would be probably a good time to GTFO, if that's what you're into. So yeah, look, what's the plan, gang? I'm just basically saying, before
Nettle's
the plan
unconscious.
was to
Is Dorkslim unconscious?
Yes,
Dorsalim and
you have 2
Nettle
unconscious homies.
are unconscious.
Okay.
And the cold light walker is almost like their light is like looking up and it's like flashing, in a weird way. So it appears you might have a moment to do something. Maybe 12 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, maybe 18 seconds. You don't really know. But your adventurer's instincts are going off of like, okay, we gotta go fast. We gotta act fast. We either want to do.
I'm gonna jump into. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna yell, Mittens, get the punch, because Nell's right next to me on the ground. And for an action, Tim, I would like to slap a bandage on Nettle's, just right on her forehead.
Okay.
Say, wake up, wakey, wakey. And Nettle, you are healed for 13 HP.
Thanks.
And then,
Hell yeah.
can I do a bonus action? Tim?
Sure.
Like, is that fair?
Sure.
All right. I will wheel on this Cold Light Walker that's right behind me here, and just give him a nice little shooty shoot.
There you go. Get it.
Give advantage.
Oh, sweet. That would have been great. That's good to know. 24 to hit. That would have been a disaster.
Damn, if they were paralyzed, you would get an auto crit.
26 force damage. He's pushed back 5 feet.
Dead.
He's
Yay.
vaporized. It's just like the tattered cloak and nothing else.
You do sort of see it land, and you sort of see it trying to piece itself together, but it's not going fast as the dust sort of, or the smoke or whatever, dissipates from your explosion.
Right. All right, let's get. And then to Nettles, and like, Nettles like, all right, let's kill this last fucker and get out of here. God damn it.
I'm gonna help out Dork's Limb. Hopefully, chat. Last time, did I used Nettle's potion that she had? Did I use your potion or did
Yeah,
I use my
I
potion?
think so.
Okay, because I had
I'm not
one left.
sure.
All right, I got one potion.
All right, so
Holy
your
shit.
final potion. Be sure to delete it.
The final potion. Dorks, drink my juice, and you get
It's technically
8
Dork's juice, right? It's his own.
Yeah, 'cause I
own
made it
health.
for you.
Yeah,
I get 8 health.
8 health. Delete. Goodbye, potion.
Goodbye, potion.
Look at me healing you for once.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I usually have my tiny non-magical knife that you've been letting me throw for most of the campaign. I could throw a knife at the last dude.
Yeah, do it. Have fun.
Do it.
Throw a knife. 25.
Jesus Christ. As you throw it, it does seem to be covered in this eerie green glow.
Ooh. All right. He's gonna take 18 damage from a wait. Yeah, because because it was the first attack I did. 18 bonus action knife damage.
Jesus Christ.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you were healed for 9 points of damage.
Okay. Ooh.
As you
Yay.
Philly, that was impressive. That I helped you. That was a good throw. You did good, but you must have seen what I did, and only you hear this, and it's inside your head.
Ooh, was that like a healing knife? Oh,
The Min's gonna have like a Venom situation.
Yes.
Venom and Eddie Brock situation. Like,
Yeah.
we. You have to start
Mittens.
speaking and saying we, not I.
Do necromancy. All right, Nettle, you are
Yeah.
up. There is a Chartland
We are
Berserker
Dark Mittens.
right in front of you.
I'm gonna summon my Eldritch Pistol and shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
Yeah, bust a cap.
And 24 to hit.
Yep. Hey, Laser, you're a kitty boy.
For 8 damage.
Say hello. Say
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
Say hi. He loves it. He loves being up here.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 damage, you said?
Yeah.
What about the second one?
19 to hit
That hits.
for 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. And do you have that Starry Farm thingy?
I think that
That went away because you died.
went away. Yeah.
Do you have any bonuses, actions?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, the Chartland Berserker. I'll take out my D6 to see if it's able to interact. It can. It
no.
rushes up to you,
No.
and with a crazed, glowing gleam in his eyes, he gonna try to hit you. Does a 12, a 10,
No.
or an 8 hit you?
No.
Did you subscribe to like Roll20 Super Pro or something like that?
Yeah.
Where you make your
Yeah.
nice DMs rolls bad?
Yeah.
Nettle's doing the thing where it's like that TikTok thing where they just like put their hands up
Yeah.
and like, sway.
Yeah.
Yes, very that.
He seems almost confused about what is happening, and it's just kind of like growling at you. Dork's a limb. I believe it is your turn now.
Yes, I slam a potion from thanks to Mittens, and I assume a defensive posture in front of Mittens, and then I'm like, oh wait, oh, okay, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of the Berserker really fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna gonna get like right here. Let's see what we got. Does a 14 hit?
It does. It does. It does.
Holy shit. Go me. That is 12, 17 bear slash damage.
All right. What does it look like when you murder him?
I like frantic get up and get defensive immediately because I'm like, we're still in danger. And then I spot danger and I run over and just like bear swat it in the back of the neck. And it just like falls apart.
Yes.
And then I'm like, what's next?
Remember when Dorksalim like was all about not killing?
That doesn't apply to undead because I already should be dead. Undead and constructs I freely killed all the time. It was only things that were alive.
Sure. I believe it.
Are Charlie and Berserkers
Or if I ate it.
considered undead?
Charlie and Berserkers are undead, yeah. Because they had disadvantage against me.
They are not.
Awful lot of
they're
stipulations in
fiends.
this.
Oh, they were
no-kill rule.
fiends, my bad.
Yep.
Those count. They're undead.
Fiends are
In my
might as
brain.
well dead, whatever. Okay, so directly near you, you don't see any threats. But like I said, you are still in a lot of danger from the environment. You know, you definitely see more of those searchlight-looking ass lights. You hear the rumblings of the telltale signs of big-ass skeletal feet. What do you do? And we're out of combat.
Gang, a little disoriented from us, almost getting our shit rocked there. Do we still want to do the obelisk thing?
Yes, I think.
I mean, I guess yes. That's why we came out here to do the. I don't know. I feel like we could have maybe not fought a god if we would have stayed inside.
Mitten
Like-
says, "We're already halfway there, idiot."
Should we try and get there? And I got an idea, by the way, so no one could die smacking the thing and blowing it up.
Yes.
I turned the staff into a projectile and shoot it at the thing.
You could do that.
Finally, you
that
get your
actually sounds
harpoon you've
kinda
always
cool.
wanted with it shoots stabs with power.
Yeah.
Is this overpowered, DM? No, it's good.
I healed myself a little bit also, Tim,
Okay.
just so you know.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn. I'm just good. Let's just. I got. I'd like to take one for myself. I got 3 heals left. Who's really hurting?
Yes.
I think everybody is really
Yeah,
hurt.
Yeah.
everybody's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
What
Did you
Punchy,
just
got
ask
any-
who's hurt, Deadeye?
Yeah, because we're all like bleeding from our noses and sides, corners, like that cool way out of the corner of our mouth
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Just so everybody
Um,
knows, Tim had to do like almost 250 points of cold damage to me because I resisted all of it.
Hey, man. sometimes you give your character a strong defense, so you just have to
So you
pour
can
out
use it.
all of your D20s, because, as we always say, play to your character's strengths and beat them down so they feel good.
Yeah, no, it was-
I
that was-
had the opportunity to cast
Why?
that one protection spell.
That was super helpful. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that,
That
you're
was
just like, I know how
mad.
to do this.
Yeah.
That really fucked my shit up.
Punch, you got any healies left in you? I'm just trying to like be economical about this. How do we...
Barely.
Barely. That's
Good
funny.
one.
'Cause you're
Wow,
there.
that was a good one.
Right, so I say we just cash out all of it. I got 3 left myself. And what you got left? Here, give me what you got left, Punch, and I'll distribute my 3 to the 3 of you.
Yeah. So okay, here's the deal. My healing stuff is also my defensive stuff, which keeps me
Oh.
alive longer. It's all
Okay.
the same resource pool. I don't have any like spells.
All right. it's
No,
fine. I'm gonna give
wait.
each of you. hold
I
on,
lied.
got it.
Hold on. I have something fantastic. Something even more powerful than you could imagine. Where is it? Where did I put it?
I don't know. I got a grin. But while you're doing that, I give another.
I got it. I can cast a level 3 cure wounds on myself.
Yo, let's
That'll
go.
take another 15.
Cross
that off. And then mittens.
I had some spells that I got for free earlier, but none of them were helpful.
Mittens takes 16.
16?
Yeah.
Sick. Oh,
And
I
then I got
feel
one-
twice as healthy now.
And then Punch, you doing it to yourself. Sure, I got one left.
Yeah, I got one for me, so give the other one to Nettle or yourself.
Nettle, where you're at?
28.
Nettle, if you was to quantify your health. All right, let me give me the level one. Height. Yes. 10 to me. Right. I think he's great, gang.
All right.
It's no problem.
Yeah, you're good.
I think it wouldn't be fair for the rest of them if we were.
That's very true.
Fucking obelisk can get out of here.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna book it towards the obelisk, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Okay, so you kind of run from the edge of this sort of tumble down neighborhood destroyed zone, and you're heading towards the obelisk. After a few short moments, you are kind of able to see it. You pass by what looks like the burnt corpse of a humanoid. You see a frozen head on the ground, no body, of there's like another humanoid. But you can definitely see that kind of like as if you chopped a head off and a necklace was stuck to it, like it's frozen to it is a black sword's pendant. You also see like a pile of 3 dead wolves as you get closer. And when you're within probably 100 feet from the obelisk, again, this thing is huge, black. Let me see if there's any specific.
We only need to get
text.
120 feet to it. If I'm gonna shoot to it.
Jesus Christ. A 60-foot tall obelisk made of black stone and surface covered in arcane runes projects from the ground. A thin crack is formed on the side, stretching from the obelisk base to the middle. So yeah, you're about 100 feet when you everyone give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't even have to shoot it from far. I can detach me force cannon and make it walk.
16.
25.
Shoot it point blank.
16, 25.
20.
Perception,
20.
That is 21.
21. Okay, all of you, with advantage, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Don't.
Dex.
All right, that is 20. A
15
crit,
plus-
24.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, I got a 20.
21.
Say, yeah, 21 also. It's like,
Fucking
what's
point,
18
if you guys
plus
just roll
3?
too good. Like,
You gave us advantage.
it's
Yeah,
yeah,
my
but
other
you
roll
rolled
was a
good
3.
perception. The DM's a player too, gang. Okay, from above, you hear is a as 2 gargoyles slam in the middle of the 4 of you. Each of you were probably about to, from whatever form your group is, you were close enough to each get bonked by them. But all 4 of you were able to dodge. You see in front of you 2 kind of like stone gargoyles that have turned completely to stone and smashed to the ground right in the middle of you. And then you see from far off the form of a wolf kind of like flying and land probably 50 feet from you. And you see
Flying wolf, that's my fucking ass.
and then
fuck
you
is
see
going on?
Avarice and the remaining black swords kind of stationed probably about a handful of a couple dozen feet in front of the obelisk. And she looks kind of roughed up. The remaining black swords are with her. And
Is Huara there?
Yes,
and-
Huara.
no Huara's there.
You know
All kind of
Huara's
covered
The
in
staff at the obelisk.
in pain. They're like, Levistus told me what you were going to do, right? Right? So you don't get the power. We get the power. Hand the staff over, and nothing bad will happen.
You want me to give it to you?
I mean,
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Because I know what you're going to do, Deadeye.
I'll mail it to you.
Yeah. We just killed a god.
Thanks for that. You really helpful.
Shut up! And I cast silence on their group.
We conjure the force cannon in shape like a bazooka with a staff loaded in it.
Okay.
Punch,
Nettle,
load it.
give me a what are the stats?
Oh no!
What are the
Levistus,
stats?
you dick!
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Oh no!
Is the sequel going to campaign into going into hell? To say
21.
Come on. Okay. So
Back
you-
into hell to
Yeah.
So, you see, what would that roll be? He who. Okay. So Nettle, you feel Levistus on your brain, and it basically is like, stop this fool, and all part of you is basically told to tackle, stab, maybe shoot, maybe. You get kind of several different visions of what Levistus might want, and you're able to resist it. You do take 1 point of exhaustion from resisting the power of a god. But then you are briefly, like, time sort of stops for you, and then your parents are just like, what are you doing? The plan was you help Levistus with this town, and everything's okay. If you don't, your soul is forfeit.
The plan was to help Levistus. Wait, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
The plan was to help Levistus find the town.
And aid him. You didn't read the contract deep, did you?
There were a lot of pages.
Well, Avarice is his current leader in the area, so if you don't do what she says and do what Levistus says, then both our souls and yours will be consumed.
Well, sure, but like Detta is trying to give them the staff so that they can put it in the obelisk.
Can we hear Nettle having this one
No,
second?
it's like
Oh.
it's like a time freeze pocket dimension.
Oh, it's like we're all three of us are in slow motion.
This is some good, like, contract technicality shit. Does Nettle
Right.
have to help Levistus, or does Nettle have to think she's helping Levistus?
Yeah, the ultimate Nettle defense. You just hear a cold voice is like, "Don't be a fool. Make your choice. Either consign yourself to my hell, or get the staff from that man."
Okay, but then what do I do with the staff though when I get
Give
it?
it to Avarice. It's so simple.
Well, yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Well, great. Do it, but take it from him.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Right.
so yeah, time unfreezes a little bit for you, Nettle. You're tired. You have a migraine, and Deadeye's doing whatever. So describe to me how you think this should work.
So I conjure it, and it's shaped kind of like a bazooka that's resting on my shoulder.
huh.
So it's long, and I'm having Dorsalim load it in.
Yeah. I'm like putting it in there.
Mhm. And I'm
Okay.
taking aim like at the obelisk with it. And
Okay.
it's got like a series of like magnifying like glasses on like arms. You can like flip a couple of them. It's like
Alright.
flipping, finding the right one.
Make me some sort of check to build this, what do you think? Would it be Arcana
Arcana.
for you, or
Yeah, Arcana.
okay?
That's kind of the de facto.
Yeah,
Like, they don't have a tinkering.
yeah, exactly.
ability
This
or
isn't like
whatever.
your performance or anything.
Is
Streetwise.
Streetwise.
is Nettles like Levistus
23.
agreement like a
It was
curse of
9.
some sort?
Kinda.
It's more than that. You're right. Yeah, it's not a curse. It's not a capital C curse. It's a lowercase.
I don't think
C
Lesser
curse.
Restoration's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
remove
Right. Drop us.
this deal with the literal
I,
devil.
a level 3 cleric, standing and saying, "No, I'm a youth pastor. Get out of here. Stop."
Right. You spin that chair around and pat on the shoulder.
Yeah. All right. So that's a great roll. I love what you're doing. You're 100 feet away. You're loading this bitch in. I don't believe you used any of the charges of the
I
staff.
did not.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I go up and stand in front of the bazooka.
No. Can you move that way, please?
Of the way of the this.
Yeah. Of this. Yes. I'm gonna give
Oh.
it back to him. I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay, well, so technicality has arisen.
Mittens looks
Oh.
at Dorks.
Is that
so,
like mittens?
So
Just like give a quick. All right, but sure.
Just so we're all clear, right? If we do the thing I want, and you, I know you want, and Punch wants and Mittens want, and Mittens Ann wants, we solved the winter problem then, right? Like 10 times doesn't die a terrible frozen death.
oh yeah, definitely, probably.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
But see, so Levistus was like, hey, you gotta go get the thing from that guy over there, and you gotta go give it to Averice, or else I will eat your soul, or something like that.
Well, why?
So, because there was a book that he had me read, but like I just skipped to the end because there were way too many pages, and I just didn't have time for that.
Mood.
And so apparently in the book, there was a chapter that I may have missed about how if Averice isn't the one who does it, well then he's gonna eat my soul or something.
this book now was this did you have to sign the end of the book?
Yeah, he told me to autograph the book for some reason.
No, that was love, that wasn't a book, that was a contract. You sold your soul to a
Wha-
devil.
But what's
Is that
the,
who he is?
Yeah, he's like a lord devil. He has like 9 layers of hell. He like rules
Oh,
one of them.
he totally could have helped us with Oral.
Oh, I know. What a dick, right?
What's up with that?
yeah.
I can't believe this devil prince was a dick.
Kind of thing.
But okay, but here's my question though. What's the difference between like you and us doing the thing and them doing the thing?
Genuinely, I don't know.
I don't know if they're gonna do the thing we're gonna do.
It would-
What do you
it would
want
make
with it, Avarice?
She's mouthing.
Oh, it's
and
right. She's
screaming.
sorry. Yeah, you go
Oh,
ahead.
you gotta unmute them.
No, it's okay. I don't want to hear that. No, because I'm like, if they're just gonna do it,
Write it down.
what? Because what does he want the city? Because we don't want it.
Well, yeah, he just was like, hey, find this city, read this book, and then autograph the end of the book, and then off you go to your friends. And so, I don't.
Why can't he just have
know.
it?
Would like to try to sleight of hand the staff out of Deadeye's gun and cast minor illusion to replace the staff in the gun with a minor illusion of the staff. Can I try that?
You can try
Can
that.
we say that Deadeye is distracted because I'm standing there talking at him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
for
just
sure.
generally confused. So
There's,
at a base level.
there's some confusing things happening for sure.
All right. Sleight of hand kind of thing?
Sure.
All right. +3 13.
That's not a
My
very good
passive
roll.
perception
but,
is 17.
It's not very good.
But
That could've been way better.
Pat is dealing with his child, which I think is rude, by the way. It goes D&D. It goes your friends that you hang out with in the internet. It goes having a
Stoke
good
coffee.
time. It goes chilling, and then it goes children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm only joking, of course. Yeah, so that's a bad roll. So I think it's pretty fair, especially like Josh said, that the passive perception of Deadeye is good enough that you're like yanking, and then he kind of just like looks down at you, and
Yeah, I
you're-
jammed it deep in there, but
Yeah, you're caught right. It like kind of got stuck, right? And so you're like, you put your foot like on Deadeye's head to like pull it out harder. Probably a bad choice. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't
probably
know.
wouldn't
There's a bit of confusion there.
Dang.
But that
Oh,
does not
sorry.
work.
I was just testing the sturdiness, you know? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I just don't
Um,
understand the difference between like you doing it and us doing it if it goes to the same place.
Is that what they're doing though? Is that
Avarice has finally left the zone by walking forward. You idiots! That I don't silence me, the
What are you
great
gonna-
Avarice.
what are you gonna do with it?
I don't want to fix the eternal winter, you fools. It's perfect for us. I take
Oh.
this strong ass magical staff. It's mine forever, and it's strong as hell.
Hey,
And I rule this
Averice,
area for Levistus, and you will be
Can
my subjects or
you-
something like that. I don't know.
Averice, can you like go back over there real quick, just for like 5 minutes?
No. I mean, she's probably like within 30 feet of it, which I believe the Arcana check previously. You know the explosion is about 30 feet, so she's still well within the explosion range. All right, Pat Words is back. Pat,
That words.
couple things have happened. Mittens tried to steal the Staff of Power from you and replace it, but he rolled bad. So basically, you
It did
see
not work.
Mittens tugging.
Wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck off.
And Avarice has moved out of the Cone of Silence, or whatever it's called, Zone of Silence, or whatever.
Zone of Truth, which is
Zone
silence.
of Truth. That's right. And she's yelling at you. She basically said, "I don't give a shit about stopping the eternal winter. This city is gonna be perfect, and also it being super fucking cold is great. You know, this is what Levistus would do with it anyways." And I'm free to plunder this city for Levistus, and you won't stand in my way. Whatever you're gonna
Okay.
do here to fix it, no thank you, sir.
So can I werebear strength pick up Mittens and Nettle and move them out of the way?
Sure.
I'm not in the way.
You were holding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's that's fair. Let's give an athletics check. And Nettle,
You could just
are-
ask me, bro.
You are compelled to try to break free. So
Yep.
you
Okay.
try to beat
Good
his
luck.
athletics. Good luck.
Oh, I need to roll athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm so sorry.
I think this is a good way around it, but
um,
I'm just gonna
God.
talk to a little bit in the air. Like,
Um,
Levistus, any chance you take my soul instead of Nettles?
Don't do
Oh.
this.
Yeah, because my dad could just get it back for you.
That I don't
Don't
do
say out
this.
loud. I do a
Nettle,
trade.
what'd you
I do a tradesy
No.
with you.
You got
But if you
turned
do
into
that,
an
then
ice
you won't
cube
be able
last
to
time.
shoot the thing. I got a 29.
get nice job.
oh,
Jesus
well,
was
Rip, I
that
got
Ice
a
Cube me.
natural 20, but I got a 22.
Christ.
Yeah, I have a very big strength right
well,
now.
I mean, I feel like the natural 20 for you, Nettle, is less breaking free, but more of convincing the vibe that you're trying to. So you know, you're like punching, kicking, and you don't even recognize how often you're elbowing Dorkslim in the nose. There's even like bits of like frost coating your body as you're doing it, kind of burning Dork Salim. And I think at this point, Deadeye, you have a moment as
I'm gonna think it really hard. Does Levistus respond?
no,
Well, if I trade myself for nettles, nothing.
Mittens.
We're
Put me-
both
put me
in
down.
Dorks' arms.
Well, then I turn the mittens and I'm like, hey, do you think Velian can like possess someone else?
I mean, I honestly don't know. I feel like I might die or something if she leaves. Like that was the only
yeah, I
reason.
don't really know how this works.
Oh.
You hear like two voices come out of Mittens.
I'll be
At the
honest.
same
I'm still
time.
worried about if we explode the thing, if it's gonna raise an army of zombies or something. Like we never really got clarification on what's
If-
gonna happen other than exploding.
Well, so like if we explode the thing, I think that I might become a zombie or I might die. Like
What,
like
a
die.
zombie?
No, I'm right here. But like if we explode the thing and we don't give it to Averice, then like I might like lose you guys forever.
Oh no, my dad can get you back.
So, but like if
Actually,
we
what do I
could
do?
possess Averice, we're technically giving it to her, and she's doing the thing that we want her to do instead.
I really like this idea, but I'm not like possessed. Like I'm doing this. It's not Velian.
I'm just
You're
hanging
being
out
held
here.
while this is happening. So you're both you both are like horizontal while you're having this. 'Cause he's like
I feel like Levistus had to see you try to stop us just then. Like he can't be mad at you when Deadeye fires the gun.
Pat has to kill his friend.
I mean, there's a lot of up in the air. You don't really
Yeah,
know what
you don't
happened,
know.
But you came here to stop the Eternal Winter. You stopped Oral currently, but I think from your time exploring and the various things that you've seen from speaking to her followers, from reading and the codicil and things like that, and just general knowledge and your very smart adventurers, is oftentimes gods in this world will just come back as long as they have any worshippers. So Oral's not gone forever, but you know, you've stopped her for now, maybe long enough to get things.
If you get
right.
rid of the winter, then her followers will dwindle because they'll be like, "Oh, the winter's gone. That means
Right.
Oral was a lie."
And you know that in order to, you need to fix the Mythalar, and you need to fix the random shit inside of Magic City, because Magic City has the ability to control the weather. So you know that this is the only from my memory of what you guys explored deeply, this
Huh?
feels like the surest fire thing to stop and to reverse even, because most likely now that you've killed her grand cleric and you send her away, you know, in the next couple years it will slowly dwindle and be fine, but things aren't super chill now, right? But this is the only
they're
surefire
too chill.
way.
That's the whole point.
But check this out though. If Averice goes, then Levistus will need a leader foothold person,
So
which
true.
could be Nettle,
So true.
because
So,
Nettle's the only one left. So
now
he'd be like,
we-
"Well, damn. All right. Well, now Nettle's the boss."
all right, now we focus on you, Pat. What do? You rolled really well. You think this will work? You just have to roll an attack roll to see if you know, your classic.
Pat's gonna do it and then quit and like just disconnect the call.
Oh, Graham's here. I gotta go.
Who's having hit by? But
You're heroes, baby. Roll the hard 6. See what happens. Fix it afterwards. That's what I say.
I look at Nettle. I look Nettle in the eyes as I pull the trigger, and I say, "If something happens, we will find you. I fucking promise. We will travel into hell and get you." And I pull the trigger.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
give me some sort of, I guess, ranged attack. I guess.
Eyes of the dice. No,
I am
that's a 18.
18. That's
plus.
great.
The plus, not even add
Jesus
the-
Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Listen,
so
Nettles
glad
gonna
you
be
did
so
this.
fine. It'll be so good. Nettles gonna be perfectly
a-
good.
It's gonna be fine. You rolled an 18. Levis is like,
Yeah, we
oh,
rolled
it's
super
13.
good. We rolled super high.
18 plus
Nettles
whatever.
strong.
All right. So this is an
It's
outcome
18
that.
plus 9, so it's a 27.
Jesus Christ. You see, now that Averice is outside of the silence bubble, she basically just like whatever, fools, get them. And then you start to see the gargoyles start to move, and you shoot the staff, right, and you slow motion. Averice kind of like watches it, goes over her shoulder, slams into the freaking obelisk, and for a second everything just kind of like stops, right? And then there's just this huge explosion. Avarice is, obliterated, just completely melted from where you're standing. There's a quick ah, and then melted. The gargoyles are like ah, and as the explosion sort of it's just this huge power of explosion, and everything's white. You guys get knocked to your asses because it's 30 feet of like death. It's like 60 feet of half death, and then like 120 feet of kind of odd magical explosions. You're all knocked on your ass. The two of you fall out of Dorksalim's hands. Dorksalim probably rolled like a 38 on his dexterity saving throw on his huge butt right now. You come to for a second, and there is a huge crater. And that's like the first thing you kind of like, you stand up, and there's a huge fucking crater where the obelisk was, and it's kind of like a perfect indentation of like the bottom part of a circle, right?
Okay.
It seems like there must be smoke all around you or something like that. There's a vibrating that you didn't feel before from beneath you. And then you kind of look up to your left, and you see an Aarakocra with kind of brilliant plumage, just a gorgeous bird, and then just looks down at you and is like, oh, well, you released me, thank you. That was I was been trapped in there for a long time. Thanks, friends. And
Who the
as you kind of look
fuck are
up
you?
at him, you realize that it's not smoke that you're seeing, it's clouds. And then when you kind of look around, it's sky. You see the two gargoyles being like, and fortunately, Nettle is not there, but
Just gone?
gone. And Nettle, for you, you're alone in a giant chasm of basically the area where the city was, and you're like, damn, where are my homies at? You're all alone. You're freezing, and it's just quiet for you. There's no city there. You're just kind of you're like just outside those caves. But then back to the other people, the Aarakocra leans down to you and basically says, well, that was one way to do it, to free the curse. I mean, I personally wouldn't have traveled 1,500 years in the past, but, you guys did it. It's very, very good. And as you sort of look around, you see that this is a completely restored Yithrin. You see several Netherine people in like very nice collars, like big cloaks, with their blue glowing servants walking behind them, holding various things. the city's no longer trapped, and you are in the sky floating ahead. The various destroyed enclosures you saw before, you now see are in beautiful restored mode. You see the sky dock. You see huge other airships kind of flying down, docking and things like that. You see various wizards arguing and chatting about various this and various that, minutia about the day, because they have no idea what was about to happen to them because you've
Question.
deleted it from their timeline.
Question.
Yes.
Where are Dragon and Trovis?
They are probably at the entrance, along with, probably like, I don't know, 700 feet or like half a mile from where you are, maybe something like that.
But they're like where I am, basically.
That's your assumption. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's Tim telling Jennifer, not Nettle knowing it. I will say
Yeah.
that.
Because they were in Plot Armor City.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where you are. You are in Yithrin, 1,500 years ago. The creature Nakali just basically explains that history can be rewritten, and you guys did a good job there. Who knows what will happen? I mean, this is one way to stop it, and you have 1,500 years to make sure it doesn't happen.
Right. So first, I look around like, that's fucked up, and you should have left a note saying this would have happened. Holy shit. Okay, look around. We got 3 things, lads, to Mittens and Punchy. 1, no shagging your ancestors.
Yuck.
2, we gotta get our hands on some kind of arcane immortality and live for the next 1,500 years.
You do.
3, yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I might be fine.
Fuck you both. 3, once we got that secured, we're just gonna go to where that fucking shipwreck is and stay there and just wait the whole fucking time to make sure that fucking troll doesn't show up. Now I won't die. Meet Levistus. Bob's your uncle. Her soul's not forfeit.
Well, you guys don't really know what happened to Nettle, though. She's just not there.
Yeah, did Nettle? Yeah, Nettle might have got vaporized. Wait, and then Mittens has this thought.
But it hasn't happened yet.
Wait, where's
But
Swab?
it hasn't
Is he
happened.
gone?
Whatever happened, whatever fate befell Nettle, hasn't
Wouldn't
happened
happen
yet.
because we stopped the troll before.
Maybe we can
it
stop
got Nettle.
Mittens from eating his wife.
It was your wife. It was your wife, bro.
We can do that.
I'm pretty sure you left that detail out.
As you guys are arguing,
It was your bloody wife. That's
a
so
gaunt
messed up.
man
You have got
in
some
a
trauma, bro.
resplendent robe, flanked by 8 other wizards, walks up to you and says in the, I forget the language off the top of my head, but it's it's the language some of you
Yield
speak.
Elvish, yeah.
Yeah, evil yield Elvish. It says, "What is happening here, my city? You destroyed that obelisk."
You're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
welcome.
It like crashed. There was like a whole big problem in the future or whatever where we're from, and then we fixed it. So now you're not crashed in the future.
You're bloody welcome.
Or something like that. I felt like we had information, but now that this has happened, I don't know if we have enough information.
What do you mean?
There's some bad shit happens to this town in apparently 1,500 years.
Yeah, how do you? Who's this? The Eric Coker. Who's this? How do you know it's been?
Is it?
Like, how do you know how many years?
That's Ariolphus in his old form before he went mad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I recognize him. He's like Freaknik.
Oh,
Okay.
So you time traveled to save the city? Is this
I
what I'm
don't think we
understanding?
knew that was going to happen.
No, it
Did
was
you
like
know it was going to happen? Punch?
the
Did you?
reverse.
No, I don't.
I thought
No,
it was
like,
going to be
it's-
zombies.
it's the opposite. We saved the city and then thus we time traveled.
Like, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Okay, missed that part. I just thought it was going to save. Fuck. Not we do.
Well, what befell the city? What happened to it?
Well,
It was like
city
stuck
fell.
under a
It
glacier.
fell. That's what befell it. It
Yeah,
Yeah,
fell.
it crashed and then was stuck under a glacier. It sucked. It was really bad.
Yeah, big crash. The
Yeah.
mythalar
You all
is
died.
broken.
Yeah, I think your
the
orb's gonna
weather
break.
sucks.
My God. Okay.
Yeah.
All the I guess people kept talking about how there were other cities. There aren't anymore.
Wait, the
Like it's all bad.
cities
Yeah.
like ours.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
So
they're
in the
all gone.
future, oh God.
we got things to work on.
He leans over and whispers some of his like, all right, jettison the Austerian ruins, then we keep them far away, lock them up. There's a few we were able to almost get, but we were nervous about what would happen, but we thought we could handle it. I'm not gonna.
Any chance you could like send us forward in time?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
That's,
what
time
if we
travel's
just
not
like
possible.
what if we just go into like magical? What about like a
What do
magical
you mean?
hibernation for like 1500 years?
We could just go to like the where does my dad say? I think if you go to like the place with the fairies, time moves really fast.
Another
The
one of
Fae?
their this is the other arcane star, the head wizards of the other schools, kind of steps like my eminence. Perhaps we just thank the visitors and make sure we avoid and have our scholars look into it and ask them a few more questions and let them be on their way so that we don't disturb the nature of the city.
Yeah, I mean, Mittens has been alive for a third of the real-time history that we just traveled back through. So, like, like, yeah, I could tell you guys some shit, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
We should like invent some stuff that will be.
You ever seen that movie where
invented.
they have the book that says all of the sports teams that win? I got that.
mean the
You
play. What's the
discuss
movie?
with
sorry.
Ariel Thos and the Arcane Star. They ask you a ton of questions about like what was broken, what were the inhabitants, what was this, what was that. They question you a lot about the staff and explicitly sort of how you came about the plan to break it on it, and then the one of the wizard steps is like, oh yeah, that sounds like something I would tell someone in the future. I'm quite wise. Because basically the vibe was one of these Arcane Star head wizards is like, this is probably how to fix it. But they kind of went mad and died or something like that in the future. They promise you they will give you an airship. And they're basically like, we're very thankful. We'll give you a ton of food, ton of gold in an airship. And they say, best of luck to you. They can kind of tell that you don't belong in this city. Instead of they're very thankful is the vibe you get, but they don't really want to deal with this weirdness. So they're just kind of like, let's just shower these guys with gifts and let them be on their way. They give you like some bling that says the defenders of Yithrin, which they promise will at least get you a warm welcome in another Netherine city. But they seem very busy given the fact that there's a ton of work that needs to be done to make sure that the Netherine Empire doesn't fall. And they are going to be a little more on guard. I guess you would get on the airship, and they also gift you some of their what are called Magian. Those are those blue constructs that they.
Oh yeah,
Butlers, and they you have 8 Magian that know how to pilot that, and one of the Magian seems to be like a teacher of sorts that they would probably use with their children, who is there to kind of help guide you with whatever information you need. They talk down to you a little bit about it, but it's clear that you guys are about the biggest fish out of the biggest water that have ever happened. And as you board the airship and it flies south, you see a beautiful tract of untamed, arid land. Is arid the word I'm looking for? Beautiful land, lush, temperate lands all around you. Off of a bit, you can see deserts. but the land looks completely different than what you expected. And that's where we will end your guys' adventure. And Nettle, we're unfortunately going to end on a bittersweet who knows for you. You are standing cold in a echo-filled, huge, dark chamber, unquite sure what's going to happen to you, not entirely sure what's going to happen in your present, and you have no idea. Oh, sorry. Another thing is, Deadeye, all of you are 10 years younger. Because the blast had enough of this like restorative magic, so all of you are 10 years younger.
I don't look that much younger.
Yeah,
probably, but I'm probably back to being like 7 feet tall.
Okay. And that includes you, Nettle. You feel 10 years younger, but you still feel kind of haggard.
My God.
And yeah,
Nettle 7.
Right? Am I like
I'm a
10, 9?
I guess there's a 9-year-old Nettle alone
Oh my
standing in a giant cavern. Who's to say what you'll see if you are able to escape this, and if Trovis and Dragon and everything like that. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it, unless there's kind of leave it on the what happens next zone as opposed to drilling deep down. But unless there's anything final for you guys, what do you think?
Listen, I think my dad will fix it. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Wait, but your dad's not where you are, though.
Well, no, but I know how to get to him.
Is he still alive 1,500 years ago?
Yeah, we live forever. My dad's as old as the trees. That's why he's so tall.
Oh, really?
Oh, you could tell your dad to find
Yeah, if I showed up to my dad,
in the present.
Yeah, if I showed up to my like 200-year-old dad and was like, "Hey, Dad," and then like talk to him about it, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we
You
can
can
figure
have
this
him
out."
find me.
Sure.
You can
Yeah.
have him find Nettle, and then he can take care of Nettle.
Yeah. My dad became adventurers with very powerful wizards and stuff.
You're your own dad.
I'm definitely not my own dad.
yes. You see your hot mom. Your dad's not around. What?
What
Oh,
you
no.
doing? What you doing?
This is
Can you imagine, like, in 1998, if the Washington Monument, it just exploded, and then there's like a group of people that were just like, "Don't let Elon Musk buy Twitter," and everyone's like, "What the fuck is that?"
What does that mean?
Like,
Well, I imagine
that's what-
it's also
yeah.
like, don't let those white people on the shore.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's yes, actually, yes.
Goodness.
Still on site.
This is the ending I wanted you guys to do from the very beginning. And I also thought it's funny the rapid aging that Deadeye went from, back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you solved a version of it, and who knows what adventures will lead these three of the mitochondria plus a ghost plus 2 gargoyles, and who knows what will happen to 9-year-old Nettle and what happens to her version of Tin Towns. But yeah,
I will say Nettle will very likely try to find Trovis and Dragon and also make them help her find Tash.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a very likely scenario.
Tash has to take care of 9-year-old Nettle.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
It's either A, you get quickly eaten by some sort of like big monster, or B, you have a fun adventure. Getting back to Nettle, and it's like wonderful, heartwarming, or you just get eaten by a big bug or something like that. So
Bugs don't like the cold. It would have to be hot.
They better make statues of us in the future.
Yeah, you walk outside
That's
the
gonna be
cave,
weird.
and you just see huge statues of them, and it's like instead of like cold Tin Towns, it's lava and
Lava
like,
Tin Town.
an old witch like, oh,
Looks like a Bowser level.
they said you would be here on this day, and the Earth is destroyed. These 3 idiots time traveled, and they fucked everything up. No, that doesn't happen. We're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger more. But thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, did Nettle go back 10 years in age?
Yeah.
I missed it?
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
so
I'm like
you're
9.
9 now?
Like 9,
I
yeah.
missed that part.
Hey man, new lease on
So
life.
you're 9 and alone in this. Oh,
Yeah.
God. That's,
The Trovis is there, and Dragon, and the penguin.
Yeah, the giant penguin now because that was
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, and we'll see if Nettle tried hard enough to get out of Dorksalim's bonds. That technically all she did was fail one of the leaders of hell, one of the layers of hell, as opposed to succeeded. So who knows what that means? But yeah,
This is the epilogue.
And I
for
know Nettle
Mittens.
showing up at Tash's homestead, and he's like, "Oh, Nettle. Oh, jeez.
What
Oh,
the heck?
jeez.
Oh my god. No,
Where's
here's
Mr. Mittens?"
this would be even funnier is if Levisis was like, haha, I will claim Nettle, and then here comes 9-year-old Nettle, and it's just despicable me.
I
With
feel like
Levisis and Nettle.
9-year-old
Okay.
Nettle is just pure chaos.
Right. And he's just like, okay, you're going back, actually. I
Oh,
just cannot do
I
it.
don't want this. I don't want it.
Put her
No,
back
no,
in
no,
the
no,
cave.
not
No
children.
more.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think your characters would do if they were teleported back in time? Like, what would they do in this situation? Like, the thing that's unfortunate is this isn't like a time travel for us, where like, look at my iPhone, I am God. Whatever technology you have make you look like children, little babies, little dirt farmers, because you got unfortunately teleported to a time that was way more advanced than the current one you're from. But you
Well-
were given a pretty nice bounty from the Eriolthos and the Arcane Star for helping them, assumedly, avoid a disaster.
I just realized that Nettle still had 1 charge left on her orc stone. So she's probably like summoned it and he's just walking around with this 9-year-old.
Hey, what's up?
He's like, oh,
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
I
Forgot.
guess I
Yeah.
can hang out. Sure, fuck it.
Okay, so
I would try to find some kind of immortality. I think it'd be my obsession.
you
that
are
is.
Lich
so
Dead
weird.
Eye. I love it. I love
Lich
it.
Dead Eye, great. Yeah, I would just convince these two to go to where
You want me to die
I'm
in like
from.
60 years, and then you guys just spend another like 13
No.
or 1400 and change without me?
We would just go to where I'm from and talk to my dad, and then we would get sorted. My dad was a very great adventurer.
Dorsalim's gonna start an entire werebear furbolg colony. Like just
No, I wouldn't start anything because I cannot. There isn't a uterus in a man's butt, sadly.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So
you can
that
change that.
won't work. I could. It is magic. It is magic. That is true. No, I would. Yeah, I would just be like, yeah, we would talk to my dad, and then my dad would fix it.
Just hear us
Mittens
like
is never
I-
good at anything, but achieves only one thing in the rest of his life, which is the second they land on the ground again. Several rats fall out of his coat in this previously unrat infested area, which causes the food shortage on the ship that he ends up being on later on.
There you go.
Yeah, you apparently had a plague rat, and you've doomed us all, you fool.
You've doomed us all. Yeah.
hey,
So that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll just go to my dad. And my dad will fix it.
hey guy, hey lads, if I kill me dad before I'm born, will I disappear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because then
That-
who would
yeah.
know?
Okay. Damn.
So don't do that.
Trash.
He's my dad's friend.
You're your own
Dad-
dad now.
Right.
Mittens,
Yeah, you
you're
could be
your
your
own
own dad,
wife,
yes.
and you're your dad's, and
Oh my god,
Nettle's a
if Deadeye
child.
was his abusive father this whole time.
whoa.
oh no.
I'm 1,500
Whoa.
years old, and this is what I turned it. This is how I started. This sucks.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
That would be fucking wild.
Well, we'll find out next time. We won't find out what happens to these gang. But who's to say what will happen to our fair mitochondria? They have potentially solved one problem and created 1,000 more. Hopefully, this is not the end of their tale, per se.
Per se.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for being awesome players. You guys rocked. That was so much fun.
Yes, that was
Um,
good. Thanks, Tim.
No, thank you. I had a blast running it. It was kind of a slog in the beginning, but once we found our sort of groove, I had a lot of fun. Kind of got my groove back with it, and I'm
You're gonna
excited
get like
to be
Stella.
done, but...
Like how Stella got her groove back, that movie. Have you guys
Yeah,
watched that movie for Let's Rewatch yet?
That was
No, we haven't.
No.
That was like what I did.
You gotta put more black classics on that show, I swear.
So yeah. What is
Gosh,
next,
more
K
than
Warwick?
general.
We're discussing that. We're gonna take some time off for sure. And most likely we're going to return with a different DM, most likely Pat. And Pat was saying that he runs a billion one shots, but so rarely gets to run like a 2, a 3, a 5, a 20 shot. So we'll see. We'll see what we think. We'll have a discussion behind the scenes, see how where everyone is at.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking forward to the long form return of Weenus.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
no.
And
Yeah,
I'll
I
bring back
can't-
Icarus just for you.
I
Pat.
promise
Yeah.
you, we just will die the first episode if you try that.
I'm
We're like,
excited
oh
about.
no, a Tarrasque rises from the ocean.
You guys
and
technically have a
bites
school of
Venus, and then-
Tarrasque summoning.
Yeah.
Oh
in
yeah.
the
We do
past,
have
too,
that.
which is fucked
We could
up.
just do that, and then they'll have to.
Fine.
Yeah, we could just use that.
Figure that out. I'm excited about being a player. Harass you the way that you've made me cry 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. It will be either at this exact slot or a slot near it, depending on schedules and things like that. But basically the same show, but different DM. Get to let someone else have a turn because I don't want to do it anymore, or at least take a break for a little bit. Yeah. Any final thoughts, gang? Until we come back, whenever we do come back.
Man, I need to have like a decompression
Yeah.
week to
Yeah.
like think about what just happened.
Wow.
Did we have a bunch of unfulfilled quests? I don't
Probably.
No,
I don't know.
not really.
in our quest book.
Well, you chose the option that like kind of solves all of them. So it's
Yeah.
like, can you
Nice.
find my son?
I
It's
love
like,
it when
I
we do
will
that.
in 1,400 years make sure he doesn't get lost.
There you go.
We just set up all of these different things, like tick off all these different boxes, so like centuries in advance, so none of the
Right.
stuff actually happens. So like
Instead
no
of
Zardarok, no Durgar,
right,
like,
yeah.
right,
Instead of doing Groundhog Day in a day, you have one run through 1,500 years to fix everything, and you can't
Yeah,
do it
easy.
again. Yeah.
They kill off all the ice trolls. Ice trolls are extinct.
But
Yeah.
without
I
the
start the werebear tribe on accident.
oopsies.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently the ice trolls were very important to the ecosystem, and now you have a different
They
type
were a
of hell.
keystone species.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's just a land of evolved whales that are evil as hell.
Yes, evil whales.
Cool. Well, anything else? Anything else? Or
I think we'll be fine. This will end great. We're gonna ride into the sunset as a team.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I want
not
to
a
say
whole
thank
team.
you again, Tim, for doing
Thanks,
this whole
Tim.
thing.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Yes,
That's
Tim.
fun.
Thank you for letting me be a werebear and it being obscene with that
Mm-hmm.
level of
welcome.
power.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Cool beans. Well, let's do one final for now. Plug. Let's start with Pat.
Hey, I'm at the Pat Edwards everywhere. If you haven't, it'd be cool if you could pre-order the Black Ballad. A lot of cool shit going on with that. We're really close to being done actually with the text, and then
Right.
it's gonna be polished, and we got to finish the art. And unlike a lot of crowdfunding, we're not making y'all wait for a very long time. Our goal is to actually have it in your hands before the end of this year, which is buck wild in the crowdfunding game. Yeah, so thank you so much to everyone who did that. Yeah, Kate, you got to do your backer kit survey or you can't get your shit. So make sure you do that. The surveys have gone out if you did back it. If you didn't, you can still pre-order. And then we got lots of really cool stuff. This is not, I mean, we have other projects, but like we are not done with this world. Actually, we have multiple writers that are actually pitching us on some novel series in this setting, setting of
Ooh.
the Black Ballad.
Ooh, neat.
And we're going to pick a couple and let them write novels. So this is a world we really want to build, a concept in a world we're going to build out. And so yeah, if you like this setting, if you like the lore and you like what we're doing with it, a lot more to come. Speaking of, we're testing out live on the air here. Tim's live on this channel tonight. The Godless is the new original class that was unlocked in the stretch goals.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come watch these godless heathens.
Yeah, 7:30 tonight, right? Is that what time we're starting
think
streaming? Have we? nailed that
7:30 or
down?
8. I don't know. Yeah. We'll just
It's gonna be a little bit earlier than normal, but
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll make sure of it. I'm playing Tazmaraz Razmertaz, and
Hell yeah.
he's full of luck and he's just a good guy. So that'll be super fun. I'm excited.
Josh.
Oh,
Hello, it's me. My name is Josh. You can find me all across the internet at Josh Sketh. That's JOSKETH. I be out here. I tweet. I'm on Be Real. I post pictures sometimes on Tumblr. I actually have a set I gotta edit when I think about it. So there'll probably be new pictures on Tumblr soon. Yeah, I'm out here acting the fuck up. Come hang out. It's a great time. Inteleon raids are starting in like 4.5 hours, so prepare to get finger blasted, baby. It shoots it's a Pokemon that's like a secret 007, and it's a like an iguana that shoots water blast out of its fingers, so it's finger blasting. Yeah. Brett, you're up.
Hi. Follow me on Twitter.
Brett Europe is a great name. Brett Europe.
Europe.
That's my porn name.
Stage name. Oh.
Yeah, Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Bread Eagles. Bread like the food. Eagles like two birds. And I don't know. To text me. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. You can text me directly on my cell phone, phone number of which I've been giving out live on stream. And as soon as it loads, I can remember what the number is and tell it to you.
And like tell everyone like how you
What?
It's a fun play on words, Bread Eagles, with your name, but like I don't even know your
It's
actual
not a good
business.
sto- it's
Your
not a good
your
story.
actual business that you pay your mortgage with is incorporated as Bread Eagles.
Yeah, no one was ever supposed to know.
And how much you would credit.
It's
One of my favorite things.
Damn.
no. Anyway,
Yeah, kids, if you're gonna start a company or something LLC and you have a cheeky name for it, do a DBA, doing business as, incorporate as something boring, and then you can have a fun, like
No.
zany productions. Is
you know what?
yeah.
Everyone loves my business name. At 971-202-1955. Text me directly and see what I say back. Spoilers, it's not that interesting. Jen.
Hi. I'm Jennifer. I'm a freelance artist and illustrator. You can follow me on the socials at Jen Pake. Tim.
Nice.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. I have a link tree there where you can click around and consume my various content. Please do. It's hard out there to be a content creator sometime. I really appreciate all of you. Definitely appreciate everyone that has been consistently coming to this stream. You guys rock. It means a whole lot. As I've always said, it's better to have a consistent and great smaller community than a huge amorphous one. I think we're really lucky that we get to, start to feel like even we get to know you guys back. We do the parasocial on you and so forth and so on. So it means a whole lot that you guys were here. And we hope that we can make good shit for you in the future that you will also be excited about and entertained and laugh and cry and smile and all of those things. But I guess until next time, baby, you gotta keep it dicey and all that good shit.
Stay thirsty.
Keep
my
it
friends.
icy.
Keep it
baby.
icy. Yeah.
Not for long though, because the seasons are coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.